So right now, the alien situation just got way stranger. We got Brandon Biggs, the same guy who predicted months prior to it happening. He's now talking about 3I Atlas actually being an alien mothership, and he gives details on what's about to happen.
And that's what's going to make everybody freak out, because they're going to see it moving across the ocean. You understand? It's going to be something that's going to be on TV. It's going to move across the ocean, and people are going to freak out.
Then we got massive sightings amping up all over the place, and these things are actually getting up close right now.
Low flying aircraft, possibly drones, out over the ocean, which it's hard to say how far out, but it's going to be a beast.
Oh no. Notice coming in November. Finally we see him. Those ain't no candlelight junks.
Yep, they're here. The UFOs are in Cleveland. What the fuck?
Whatever's going on, it's amping up really quick, and it's as if we're being left out in the dark without any information. And now we have this. It seems that any information on 3I Atlas has been embargoed for 74 years. So unless this thing actually lands on Earth, we're never getting to know what this alien ship is. Quite strange, isn't it? I mean, there's obviously nothing to do with aliens or UFOs, right?
Instances of something operating in the airspace over restricted nuclear facilities, and it's not ours.
These are otherworldly things that are performing maneuvers that haven't been...
There's an entire disclosure movement happening with Marco Rubio admitting that the UFOs we saw last year, they're not ours.
Guys, I'm recording.
Yes. Hi, this is Life in Extraction. No. This is right here.
If they're not ours, if they're not Chinese, are we talking about aliens? And is this why the disclosure movement is actually happening right now? Because whatever these things are, they're already here.
Yo, what the f? A former NASA engineer just claimed Earth is covered in trillions of invisible alien devices, and that there are hidden alien surveillance networks already operating across the entire planet.
No sé si se puede ver arriba del aeropuerto de la FAB. Acabo de salir y veo esas luces.
Whatever these things are, they started coming out of the ocean since November last year, and they're still massively coming out of the ocean all over the world. And it just might be because of 3I Atlas. And the question that everyone is asking right now is 3I Atlas the mothership? And what are we expecting for the next few months? So let's begin with the basic, and before we get to the good stuff, let's take a look at the latest sightings. Whatever these things are, these orbs, they're everywhere. And there's this guy, Blue Line Bow Hunters. He posted a video a week ago with this thermal camera, one of the most expensive thermal cameras you can get in the market. Look at what he caught in Pennsylvania.
Looking through a thermal under white hot. There's a truck. We zoom in on the truck. Let's get our focus.
Nice truck.
Okay. That truck is about 150 yards away. Okay. Now, that's the moon, and we're just gonna start scanning the sky because there's a lot of shit going on.
Tell me about it.
Can't see with the naked eye that I cannot explain. They're not bugs. They're not bats.
Okay.
Here. That's what a plane looks like. Okay. And there's something next to the plane. I don't know what it is. Okay. There goes a shooting star. I think.
Okay, wait. Let's pause this here. What? That was not a shooting star. I think that was a bug. But that thing following the plane.
But you catch my drift? That's out in front of the plane. And I don't know what it is. It's like the plane's following it.
Yeah, that looks like one of those orbs.
Satellite. They're all over the place. Can't see them with the naked eye. No idea what they are. But they're freaking...
Yeah.
See that one just turn? Just turn. They're not bats. They're everywhere.
Well, let's take a look. I think in the end of this video, right at the end of the video, he says they're not bats. It seems we have a triangular formation. And then towards the end, I think I see a bat or a bird. But we can zoom in and try to get that better. Let's take a look at this. So we would see it flapping its wings if it's a bird. I don't see any flapping. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's a great catch and one heck of a camera. Now this was in Pennsylvania, and I just heard about massive sightings in Cleveland, Pennsylvania, and other places. So I started searching a bit more. This is when I came across this video. This was taken on September 22nd.
Yep, they're here. The UFOs are in Cleveland. What the fuck? UFOs, the whole fleet is here. Look at this.
Wow, that's a lot.
I see laser beams shooting down, man. We out of here. Cleveland, I'm glad we're on the outskirts. They're going to get a helicopter.
Okay.
Where are they coming from? Yeah, they're going to get that helicopter first.
I mean, it could be lanterns, something like that, but I'm not sure. The last one over there here, it was actually going pretty fast. It just came out of nowhere and it just started going pretty fast. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. That's not a lantern. Yeah, the chopper's probably surveilling the area. What the heck are these things? Okay, so this was on August 15th. And again, lots of these things.
Alright, nah, no bullshit.
You see how it's moving?
Right here, in Chicago. We are in the shot. What the f?
In Chicago.
It'd be a lot of weird shit over here.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
That?
Always outside recording shit, showing me shit. It'd be hawks and eagles over there. It'd be all kinds of
what the
shit.
fuck is
moving
that?
in alignment at the same time. You see what the?
And I'm hearing sirens.
Yeah.
Aliens coming. It's sun back here. More coming.
I saw people come.
Yeah, lady, whatever these things are, I'm beginning to think that maybe they're not from here after all. I'm not sure though. It's the same thing in Cleveland. It's the same thing in Pennsylvania. So there's something strange I'm getting from these videos. Last year, we were seeing more of the drones and some of these orbs. Right now, we're seeing less of the drones and more of these orbs getting up closer, hovering over people's houses, that sort of stuff.
Mira qué pasada, tío. ¿Lo ves cómo baja? Hostia, se han ido.
So I'm thinking, if these things are plasma orbs, whatever they are, they're coming out of the ocean, going inland. They're most likely going towards the woods, caves. Searching a bit more, I found this post on October 14th from Ranger H on Twitter. And this is one weird phenomenon that I think might be related to one of these things. He says, we found a large live pine tree on fire. It had a perfect burned circle around it. There was no lightning in the area that day. It was burning super hot. And we heard what sounded like a cannon going off a few hours later. So he has a recording of this sound. And this is the video where they found this huge circle around this tree with it on fire. That's weird. How the heck does that happen? That's a perfect circle around it. So the coolest thing is that they flew over the area with a thermal camera. This is what they caught. That's a perfect circle. Wait a second. Didn't the same thing, the exact same thing happen to Chris Baxter that he was kidnapped in the 80s? Is that still illusion?
This tree just spontaneously combusted in our backyard. This is so weird. There's Emily coming home.
It hasn't been thundering a lot in your minute.
No. I don't even think it rained today.
That's crazy.
We've all been standing out here looking. Ran as fast as we could in the backyard. The tree just spontaneously combusted.
Yeah, I guess it could happen. But this was during the same period in which Chris was experiencing a series of strange things with his family. They were saying they were taken or contacted by aliens.
He wasn't there to harm you. Was there any other communication? Any other times that you saw that or experienced that?
2 nights later, there's lights in the backyard again. So I walked back to that far back right corner, and I went through that little opening you see. So I crawled, dragging it down under those trees until I got about 20 feet in that little, maybe 30 feet. And the electricity, the buzz, the static, the bump, goosebump on me was just tingling.
So I'm guessing that if those orbs have that much energy, it could easily cause that to those trees. Now keep in mind that Chris Blatso's experiences with scary, but at the same time he talks about beautiful things. So I guess you'd have to watch these interviews. Now going back to this post made by this ranger, where was this? This is... pretty close to the coastline. I'm guessing whatever this thing is came from over here. Somehow landed on that tree. This is really weird. Let's see what else we can find. So this was in the end of September, just a month ago.
Hell no. You know this coming in November?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, finally we see him.
Yeah.
Those ain't no candlelight joints. Those are joints that I just saw that they just posted out in Florida. Yeah, see the plane? Yeah, them the UFO joints.
And where is this?
That's exactly how they look flying over. Don't be surprised if this video get deleted out your phone, bro.
Yeah, but where? So we got this one. This is actually recent, October 12th. A man in Peru recorded various lights hovering in the sky over the capital of Lima. Like I said, this is in the coastline. Check this out.
No sé si se puede ver.
Yeah, I can see them.
Arriba del aeropuerto de la FAP. Acabo de salir y veo esas luces. Esas luces
wow.
En la cámara, pero esas luces que están ahí ya están desapareciendo, pero habían bastantes. Solamente quedan 4 o 5 rojas. Ahí está, en color verde.
Wow.
¿Qué es? Drones de la FAP. Ok. Ahí está, han aparecido más ahora. ¿Qué tal? Ya se desaparecieron ya.
Nothing. What's really weird about it is that there are no droning sounds coming from these objects. Last year we had the drones, we could hear them. It was a little bit different than a normal drone, but we could hear them. These orbs, no sound at all coming from them. So searching a bit more about the massive sightings that have been happening in Pennsylvania. So this was on September 22nd. And these pictures, I mean, wow. That's definitely not a plane. And if that's a drone, that's a huge one. So this video was taken on October 9th. Pretty close to the coastline in California. Take a look at this.
I don't know if you see this, guys, but there's like 3 lights up there. I have no clue what the that is. That shit looks like a UFO, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm driving. Yeah, look at that. What the is that? What is that?
Yeah, these things are absolutely everywhere and pretty close to the coastline. Yeah, we got 3 days ago, we got this one coming in from this user on Reddit. Serious UFO spotted in Oregon. Pretty similar sighting. And I bet this is in the, yep, Seaside, Oregon. So we would be looking at something like this. Funny formation here. It's just like something happened in the past and there was a city or something massive built here and just went underwater. Okay, going back to the sighting.
See it moving?
Mm-hmm.
It stopped and then it started.
Oh, I see it.
It stopped and then it started moving.
I see it.
That's it. See?
Look at
Oh my gosh, it stopped.
What's it doing?
Wait.
Oh, dude.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. You gotta...
Don't turn that light off. Don't move. Look at it.
That is crazy. So on October 16th, we got this video coming in from Think Tank. I'm not sure if he's the original uploader. He says, Tic Tac UFO over Metro Detroit. Let's take a look at this. Wow. What? Are you kidding me? Wow. What is that? You gotta be kidding me. What is that? That actually looks like a disc. Yeah, I don't think that's Metro Detroit. So we got this coming in October 14th, West Coast, California, again over the ocean. Oh my gosh. What? Yeah. This type of rain or storm always gives me the creepy vibes. What are those things? That's insane. If this is a real video and it actually looks like it's insane. So let's just say these things are Chinese drones. That it's advanced human technology. What about 3i Atlas? What is it about this alien comet that the closer it gets, the stranger it becomes?
Grab your friends, grab a date, grab your tinfoil hats, because an alien spaceship is going to be in our skies come end of November, beginning December. Beginning of October, 3i Atlas has officially been hidden from view for us here on Earth as it passes behind the sun, only to emerge around the end of November, and be at its most visible point from Earth mid-December, at its closest approach to our planet. Every photo NASA has released of it so far has just been a blurry, pixelated blob that anyone can dismiss as just a comet, which it might be. But somehow, amateur astronomers are taking better pics of it from here on Earth. YouTuber Dobsonian Power used his backyard telescope to take this photo. This is reconstructed with AI. And I know this is AI. It's far from accurate, but
yeah.
Damn. And why is this still more clear than anything NASA has given us with their billion-dollar...
That's a great question.
Alleged leaks from European astronomers showing internal data that is not congruent with that of a comet, who also admitted the is intentionally covering up the truth of 3i Atlas.
Wait, come on. That kind of sounds ridiculous. But then you have this bizarre 74-year embargo, and we have this coincidence that's happening with the satellites all over the world shutting off before taking any pictures of this thing. We had a shutdown. No pictures from any... nothing.
Another leaked NASA memo allegedly claims its acceleration is not consistent with Newtonian predictions, meaning it's speeding up and slowing down on its own, and that its surface appears to be made of a highly reflective composite material. Professor Avi Loeb also revealed the object is glowing from the front rather than from behind, as is expected.
There's also this guy, Brandon Biggs, if I'm not mistaken. He's doing these crazy predictions that 3i Atlas is possibly an alien mothership. Now, we will find out in a few weeks more about 3i Atlas, but the strange thing about it is the drones, the orbs, disclosure, everything is happening pretty fast, and this is what I'm feeling. You're possibly feeling the same thing, your dogs, your cats, your pizza delivery guy, everyone. So the question here is, why now? What are these orbs? Why are we seeing thousands of them, and why are they going inland? And is Chris Bledsoe correct about his prediction in April 2026? And is it possible that this prediction is somehow connected with 3i Atlas, the alien drones or orbs? Or is this all just a coincidence? Is it possible that we're on the brink of discovering alien life? Leave a comment. What do you think? Smash that like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow or Sunday. This time I'm serious. I'll see you then.